So, just a preface, in the episode we referred to a first episode that isn't getting published, wasn't published, and it won't be published for reasons that we won't get into, other than the fact that basically it just, there was a incident and we were not able to use the audio. So yeah, other than that, let's just get into it.
Hey guys, what's up? It's your boy Duncan, aka Small Dick.
Yeah,
So
we all call
what's
him that.
Yeah.
Yep.
So follow me on Twitter at @T_Benjamin, and I'm trying to get more active on Twitter. So go follow me there, and also follow me on my YT channel, The Kingdom Keeper, KINGDOMKPR. All right, up next, who's next?
Echo, you want to go next?
For what?
Introduce
Sorry.
yourself, dude.
Just
You're
introduce
plugging
yourself. You can plug
introduce
yourself,
and plug.
bro.
Unplug
Introduce and
myself?
plug.
Yeah.
Yeah, plug yourself.
Oh,
Like plug your social.
okay.
Your social.
I'm Twitch. I'm on Twitch right now streaming this
I'm
podcast
Twitch.
that's
I'm Twitch.
currently being recorded or maybe streamed
Twitch.
at
He is
twitch.tv/Echo Hellhound,
He is Twitch.
capital E, capital H. I am Twitch. I am all of Twitch.
Yep.
He is Twitch.
My socials
He is the
I'm
embodiment of
not
Twitch.
gonna throw out because they're like personal, right? And
Oh, I
like
throw out my personal because I want people to follow me.
The only social I throw out is my social security number.
I can throw out that too. It's 413-78-5069. That is my
Why-
social.
Why
Have
would
fun.
you actually do that? You're fucking.
It's not actually
It's
my
not
social.
Duncan,
Okay,
you're
I was gonna
stupid.
say you're actually stupider than like.
That is the correct amount of
99%
digits,
people.
though. That is the correct
I
amount of
know.
digits.
I was
but-
like, why did he actually throw out his fucking social? This idiot. This fucking guy.
yeah, I'm fucking special.
Yeah, me too. And then I guess I'm last, but you know, if you're watching this, you're watching it on my channel, so you already know who I am. But it's fine.
Oh my god, dude, this kid fucking sucks.
Oh,
Dick.
yep. Duncan's playing CS right now, so that's a thing that's
Yeah.
happening.
Yeah, so if y'all hear like on B, he's on B. Yeah,
That's
I'm playing
probably
CS:GO.
just Duncan losing, because he sucks.
Actually, I don't suck. Actually, right now I'm still top frag. No,
Duncan,
I'm actually bottom
earlier
frag,
we
yes.
scrimmed, and
I
you were
was
actually
fucking-
making calls and semi-paying attention to the game. I was pushing every round, and I had one less kill than you when we ended the game. Actually, no, I think I had one more kill than you when we ended the game. Let's talk about that. First topic.
All right, first topic. I like even when I really shouldn't bother, I still bother. So in my defense, fuck you.
Actually, hold on. Rewind. First topic. Who the heck is Echo? Well, basically, Echo is some dude that I joined. So, you know, I played DarkRP a lot. So,
Which
The
is
server-
played on.
Gary's mod. Oh,
a-
that's right. You don't play Gary's
For
mod.
I do play
Yeah.
Gary's mod.
Oh, okay.
I have played it before, but for those who don't know what the fuck it is,
Gotcha. Okay.
you
Yeah,
have to.
okay,
you
well,
always
yeah,
have to
yeah.
explain shit, though.
All right. Well, in that case, Gary's mod is
Nerd.
like a sandbox game that people will go into, make
How
whatever they
does he
want. Duncan,
function?
shut up, Duncan. Mute your mic. No, but Gary's mod is like a sandbox game for people who want to create, you know, game modes, models, things like that. Whatever you want to make, you can make it. There's a game mode called DarkRP where basically there's just a bunch of jobs and then some other stuff that depends on what server you're playing on, and you just pick a job, do that job, and just roleplay, you know? It's a fun game. So I joined my my go-to server, DankRP, you know, shameless plug. And I go in there, this guy Echo's holding Broadway auditions. He had his a little base set up and he was holding Broadway auditions for his play. And, you know, I just asked him, I was like, yo, you want to join the podcast? Oh, it looks like Audie's joining us. Audie.
Yo, bro.
What's
Dude,
up,
plug,
Audie?
plug and introduce yourself, bro. This is a podcast.
Yeah.
The
It's a shitty
podcast.
version of like JRE.
Get him out of here.
Jesus Christ, guys.
Where's
I'm
this podcast
joking,
gonna
I'm
be?
joking.
You streaming, bro?
No,
Yeah,
I'm
bro,
just
plug
recording the
yourself and shit,
podcast. Are you gonna stay with us, Audie, or are you just dropping in to say hi?
I'm just dropping in to say hi.
Okay,
Aw, bro,
hi.
you should have joined the podcast, dude. It'd be lit.
Nah, Audie's
It's
a
not the same
loser. Trust me,
crowd.
you don't want him in here.
Dude, I disagree, dude. I feel like he's the MVP.
Don't worry, I'll get Audie
Let's see, but I
in
got
one
an
of these
important ass
eventually.
essay to do. I'm
Oh,
gonna
that's
break
tough.
my EE teacher's legs, by the way. Just
Yeah,
putting
you
that
said that. Actually,
Wait,
yeah, real
you're
quick,
gonna-
tell us
did you-
about
Did
that,
you say
Audie.
you're gonna eat your teacher's legs?
I'm gonna break my EE teacher's legs, but that works too.
What's an EE teacher?
Electrical engineering.
Oh, dude.
So what's up? What's up with your
took
teacher,
that in high
Audie?
school.
Go ahead and throw that out for the podcast. real
Yeah,
quick.
bro. Yeah, bro. This is the podcast, bro. We just talk about shit. So put it up.
I'd like to confirm, I would not actually break this person's legs, but their grading pisses me the fuck off, alright? So it's a 1 hour class, right? I literally have an A+ or A in every class except for his, which is a 1 credit hour class. In his class, I have a C. You know what the average grade for that class is? A fucking C-, bro. It's fucking busted.
Ooh, that's a yikes.
That is a yikes, brother. That's a big yikes.
Big yikes indeed.
Is it like a difficult class?
No, it's not actually. It's supposed to be like one of the easier classes you're supposed to take, but like he just grades really hard. It's supposed to be an
Is it like any
introductory
curve?
class.
This is
No,
why I
there's
go
like-
on. This is
No.
why I go on rate my professor before picking any of my classes.
Big facts. You see, if they had like an exam, then it's fine. Cause like I could do exams, but this guy does essays and he just hacksaws points that are off the rubric. It's just like, buddy,
That's
it's whatever.
tough. That's real
I had a
tough.
I've never had a teacher like that, but I did have a teacher who didn't know how to fucking teach. So if that makes you feel any better,
I've had plenty of those. My
Oh,
school
and
district.
another problem with him, he doesn't like stuff that's like quiz and stuff like that. He doesn't like teach. Like he'll throw out a quiz, right? But like nothing from like the slides he posts online or his lecture correlates to
All right,
what's
so
being asked.
I'm not gonna go into this story for you guys of the podcast today, but Audie, picture how that makes you feel. Now think about that one time that I said that I was gonna, break both of your legs, and then
Yes.
that's how I felt that day.
Exactly, yeah. It was a complete accident though.
I
He's
was
not
so
a-
mad.
I know you're. See, like, I mean, you're justifiably mad. You had a weak ban.
Yeah. All right. Well, we're not gonna talk about that story.
Yeah, it's all good. When's your podcast?
It's for a
start?
different day.
I might watch.
I don't
we're
know,
just
I'll keep you
recording.
updated. Yeah, we're recording it right now, but I'll keep you updated when
Okay.
it's posted.
Alright.
yeah, bro. You should also send me the fucking video too, so I can have it.
Yeah, for
Oh
sure,
yeah,
for sure.
I'll watch.
Can you
I'll
put your YouTube like in the Discord really quick?
me?
I'll do it after this.
Okay, that's fine.
Yeah. But anyways, Echo, go ahead if you want to. Why don't you share with Duncan?
Share
and
a
the
story.
viewers-
Share a story.
Share
story.
specifically specifically share what happened during your play auditions.
Okay, so basically the entire time I've been on that server, I've been just walking around killing people, lying to admins, getting away with it. So I probably killed like 30 plus people RDM and got away with it because I lied to them. And so I got bored. I was like, you know what? I'm just gonna go find like a building and just build something. So I was walking out of spawn in a random direction, and there's this giant garage door that says only used for like basing like with a clan or like community buildings. So like, fuck, I'll make a community building. And so I was like, what would I do? I was like, I'm gonna make a goddamn play, make people audition for it because that just seemed interesting. So I just threw down random stuff in the background, like random appliances. I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna just do something like really stupid. So I was like, I'm gonna make a play called like a woman's struggle or like a woman's like job or something. And so it's a bunch of kitchen stuff in the background and like a sink and a toilet, like like a
as soon as you say women's
washer
work, I
and
was
a
like,
dryer.
kitchen sink,
So-
refrigerator, counter, food, washer and dryer, clothing, unfolded clothing, ironing board.
I was really confused. Okay, so he said that, and I was looking around, and I was really confused because at first, the first thing that I saw, it didn't even have anything to do with what the play was called or anything like that. It's just the fact that the first thing I saw was a like a little like statue head, like like a presidential head like statue kind of thing, sitting
Yeah.
on a toilet, and I was like, what is this doing here?
I just, like I said, I threw down random props and was just like, all right, fuck it.
This looks like a theater. This looks like something that'd be in a theater. Let's go with it.
So
And also, I'm a theater major. But
Hippo, his
I'm
name
not
was
high school.
Jimmy Lasagna. He just pulls up in a truck, and I'm like, "Hey, want to be part of my Broadway thing?" And he just like makes a sound and drives off. So I shoot at his truck. I was like, "Motherfucker!" I was like, "No one's gonna come
Oh,
down here."
pause-
So
Pause for a second. Just by the way, I'm Hippo when he says Hippo.
yeah,
Yeah, because my name in Discord right now is Hippo Dong. My name's not actually You know what? I'm gonna legally change my name from Timothy to Hippo. Alright, continue with your story.
so he
Timmy,
drives off. And I'm
no.
like, "God damn it!" Like, I'm not gonna find anyone to like join my
Audition.
audition thing. So I
Dude,
kept
if
like
I had
adverting in
known-
chat.
I'm not
to
gonna lie,
tell
bro.
them.
I used to play a lot of Gary's mod. I used to play a lot of DarkRP. But if I still had Gary's mod, dude, I'd be on there, bro. I'd audition, dude. I'd be the best fucking jack offer you got. Oh no, I'd do it, dude. I used to do fucking theater in high school.
Get Gary's mod, play with us, bro. The heck?
Dude, I don't want to fucking pay like the $8 to play Gmod.
Bruh.
I'm sure
Bruh
it's on
moment. Oh my
G2A for
God.
like $2 around Christmas time, probably.
Probably like fucking, it's like 99 cents during fucking Christmas on Steam. So I could probably pick it up for like less than G2A will do on Christmas.
That's true.
So I'll do fine. I'll pick it up in a couple months.
But so he
What?
leaves, and I tell him to bring some friends, and he's like, "I don't have friends." I'm like, "Kidnap him, whatever." So I just wanted people to come. Well, this motherfucker actually kidnaps someone and brings
Yeah.
him to the goddamn audition. I'm like, "All right, cool." I'm like, "This Jimmy guy can hang." So I was like, "Jimmy, get in here." Like I was gonna have him just like
Yo,
watch.
actually, hold on.
audition.
I didn't tell you, but when I kidnapped that guy,
You
I
beat
was
him
chasing him.
unconscious.
I was really like chasing him for a while, and then he kind of just stopped in a corner. So I hit him, picked up the body, and then all of a sudden I'm heading over towards you, and then all of a sudden I turn around and there's this guy behind me, and I'm like, oh, this is a predicament. I've just been caught kidnapping someone. He was like, don't worry, man. I'm just following you. I'm here to help you if he wakes up and tries to kill you. And I'm like, oh, okay, chill. That was the blue guy. That was the blue guy that came with me.
Really?
Yeah, that's how he came with me. He was like, don't
That's
worry, I'm not
awesome.
gonna do anything. I'm just following you in case he wakes up and tries to kill you.
Dude, that is like literally the most chill, dude. That's like, dude, that's Mr. Clutch, bro.
Yeah, I tried to
Fucking
kidnap
clutch.
some squeaker before that guy, but I couldn't pick up his body because I didn't have the player model for whatever role he was. So it was just him laying unconscious, yelling at me like, "This is illegal," over and over and over again.
No fucking shit. Right? No way, dude. This is totally totally legal, dude.
Brother.
Nah, dude, it's been legalized. Check your laws.
Kidnap, legalized, check fox.
Check the
But he
laws.
brings him over, and so the first guy audition is this blue guy. Is like it's Luke Skywalker player model that was blue, and he didn't have a mic. I was like, all right, fuck, I'll just have him type it out.
Close ramp.
So I unlock the fading door, let him in, and I'm like, all right, you have all these all the stuff behind you, and you're a woman, so this is like the role of your life, and you have to like take inspiration from the stuff that's going on and like create a story, like make it interesting and show me like raw emotion or whatever. This fucker starts talking about how the
Wait,
statue
can we
that's sitting on the
say this?
toilet.
This is kind of like, I don't know. This might come off as kind of sexist what this guy
This-
did.
This happened. Okay, this has been going on stream, and I'm probably gonna get fucking banned. All right, so like it's already too far in.
Yeah, you kind of right. All right, go for it.
So he talks about how the statue pounded him in the ass.
Yep.
Okay. And so then he's like, I took the cum from my ass and cleaned the sink with it. With the hot stuff. I didn't understand what the fuck was going on.
I
honestly,
really
but-
didn't understand what was going on because he started off, telling the story. He was just like, yeah.
Yo, bro, give
I'm
me
just
1 second. I'm
cleaning.
gonna move so I can be on my computer so I can mute myself.
All right. So,
Yeah, that I don't understand that guy's fucking what he was even talking about.
Yeah, like he went from at first it started off normal. He was just like, "Yes, I am cleaning," and I'm like, "Okay," and then it was just like, and then he goes to that, and I'm just like, "Wait, what just happened? I have no idea what just happened. I have no idea where this just went. Like it just went from all of a sudden just from cleaning to that real quick. I was like, I have no idea what's going on."
Yeah, I didn't get it either. It's fucking.
Not gonna lie, boys, sounds pretty lit.
Need to turn
I
up your
took the
audio.
cum out of my ass and cleaned the sink with.
Yeah,
Sounds like some super emotional shit.
and then you have me in the background encouraging him, just going, "Ha ha ha! Hashtag relatable."
Yeah, pretty much.
have to say hashtag relatable, or was that just by choice?
I mean, it was by choice, And then there was this other guy that came in after him, and he started off. You want to talk about the guy who started off talking on the phone, Echo, or do you want me to tell about that guy?
You can do that.
Okay, so I don't know if it was the next guy. It might have been the guy after that, because I think the next guy also didn't have a microphone. But anyways, so the next guy comes up, and basically he is he starts off and he's like, just for context, I'm talking on the phone. So he's talking to someone named Julie, and he's talking about, how he's playing the role of a female. So I guess how her marriage is failing, and the husband is lazy and doesn't do anything and just sits on his butt all day and doesn't do anything, and how she doesn't love him anymore and she wants a divorce and how she needs out of the marriage. And then Echo spawns in a baby doll onto the stove prop.
Oh,
And
Jesus.
so we're just in the corner, and I whisper to Echo, and I guess the guy heard me. I whisper to Echo, I'm like, I wonder how long it's gonna take them to realize there's a baby on the stove. And immediately they whip around, see the baby, and they just start screaming. They're like, "Ah, crap! The baby's on the stove!" And they can't pick it up because if you don't know how DarkRP works, if somebody spawns in a prop, typically, depending on what prop it is, actually, only that person is able to like grab it with their fizz gun or grab gun, which is what you use to move objects in Gary's mod. So typically, only that person can move it, and so the guy's trying to move it, and the baby's just stuck on the stove. So Echo gets frustrated, I guess, because he can't pick it up. Because Echo's telling him he should be able to pick it up, but he can't pick it up. So Echo takes the baby and just picks it up and starts banging it on the washing machine. And the whole time, this dude's just flipping out. He's like, Julie, I'm gonna have to call you back. The baby's possessed. It's flying around and hitting the washing machine. I don't know what's going on.
Jesus. All right, so I think one of the weirdest RP experiences I had on Gmod, I was actually like I was on like an RP server, but it was like a Fast and Furious RP server because I was like really big into like the Fast and Furious and shit when I was younger. And this is like, keep in mind, this is like when I was like 14 or 15. I'm like 19 now, so this is like a while ago. And it's like the other day, basically, other day could be like 2 minutes ago. The other day could be 6 years ago. So the other day I was playing RP, and what happened was, so I'm sitting there, I've been grinding this RP server for about 3 months. I literally had like the tiny little Toyota Corolla and shit. I'm like, bro, I'm just living the high life, bro. I had like Gucci clothing and fucking shit like that. And I'm like, bro, all right. I had like $500,000. I was like, all right, I'm about to go in. I'm about to go buy this shit. So I walk into the dealership. I'm like this. All right, give me Dom's charger. They're like, no. I'm like this. I have more than enough money to buy all the cars in here. Just give me Dom's charger. Like, you don't have enough. I'm like, how much is it? He's like, a lot more than what you got. I'm like, that's not a number. He goes, we don't sell to your kind here. I'm like, what do you mean? He's like, droids. Because my fucking thing was I was role playing as a droid. Because that was my player model. I was a droid. Don't ask. That was weird.
Okay.
But,
it's an odd player model to have in that kind of server.
Yeah, they didn't really care. But, I got away with shit because I had been on there for a long time.
Fast and Furious went? I don't remember this.
But, yeah, and then I ended up killing them and stealing the car. and then I got kicked from the server.
Oh,
because you're not supposed to kill other players, but I killed them anyways.
Okay.
That's my like really stupid RP story.
What I don't understand, like in RP servers, because a lot of them, it's fair to not allow RDM because RDM is really annoying. But like, if somebody's role playing as like a gangster or a thug or something, they're still like can't do that. But like, I think in a lot of RP servers, certain if you're role playing as like gang members, there are certain gangs that are like KOS to each other, which if you don't know means kill on sight.
Kill on sight. Yeah, I'm aware.
Talking to the
I grew up in the fucking hood, bro.
Talking to the peoples, bro.
Dude, I'm sorry, bro. I'm sorry.
Yeah, but basically
like,
it
bro,
means like you can kill them for whatever reason. You don't need a reason. Normally
you see them.
Oh,
it's on.
Yeah, but like there's a lot of servers where like if you're role playing as like a gang member, you can only KOS other gang members. But like you're a gangster. Like you don't just kill other gangsters. Like you could kill it like they could kill a civilian. They could mug a civilian or something. I don't understand why you could still get kicked for RDM from that. Like, I mean, sure, if you might want them to like mug them first or do something that actually would call for them to kill them, because obviously they're not just gonna go around randomly killing people. But still, like, it's just like they could be in a bad mood, Like,
yeah. But yeah, All right, let's switch it up. Let's get a new topic going. What do you want to talk about?
I don't know. Echo, do you play any other games actually, Echo?
Actually, funny that you mentioned that. I also play CS:GO, and I will tell you an experience that I had today, and I also discovered an amazing song too. So
Okay.
Tell us, my friend. Tell us.
so I was
the
just
grand
solo
story.
queuing. I was streaming, and I was just streaming different games. I didn't really know which game I wanted to play, and so I was just like, I'll play some CS:GO, right? That's pretty standard. So I was solo queuing. I'm silver 2. It used to be like Gold Nova something, but I quit playing for a very long time. Anyways, I get Office hostage. I fucking love Office, by the
Oh,
way. One of the best maps ever in CS:GO. And so we're playing terrorists first. We have to defend, and the two of the guys were very, very, very Chinese or something, very Asian, and they didn't speak a lick of English, and they would just
Sounds like you don't
they didn't
either,
speak a
actually,
lick
Echo.
of English. Fuck you. And so
Suka.
we're just getting screamed at by these guys, and we're just getting yelled at. And so it was me and these two other guys that I queued with that last game, and we're like, what the fuck's going on? Like, we didn't even understand what's going on. And so basically the entire time that I played T-Stat, I just used a sawn-off shotgun because I was like, what the fuck, right? Office, it's close quarters, you're going to use the goddamn sawn-off shotgun. Like, it's the best gun. Like, let's be real for a second.
Yeah, let's be real. Yeah, best.
Anyways, so we're
Swag
playing...
7 best gun.
Oh, for those of you who
wrong.
don't know, actually, Office is a very, very small map, and if you don't play CS:GO, basically on Office, at least, the whole goal is for there's 2 hostages placed in different places. The counter-terrorists spawn on one side of the map, the terrorists spawn on another. Basically, the terrorist job is to either kill all the counter-terrorists before they can grab the hostages, or wait for time to run out, and the counter-terrorist is to either kill all the
Kill all the
terrorists,
T's.
rescue
or
one of the hostages, or actually, yeah, no, that's their only.
That's
win
it.
conditions.
That's it.
Yeah, and it's a very small, closed-off map. But continue.
Yeah, very, very small map.
Anyways, so like I said, these Chinese guys or Asian men, they don't speak any English. So we keep playing and the rounds keep progressing. And then out of nowhere, the only thing that we hear through their mic is a song called Rock and Roll McDonald's.
Nice.
A song I didn't get it. I was like, okay, these guys don't know any English, but they're playing like a song that is all English. It's called Rock and Roll McDonald's. Now, I'll pull it up on stream to play for the people that are watching. But you guys can look at it some other time. But this fucking song out of nowhere, let me pause my music.
I might be able to play it in the Discord music bot, actually, if it's working again, because it hasn't been working. Actually, I feel like I've heard of.
Here,
this.
I'll pop the link into your Discord. All right, it's this song.
All right.
This is the song that was playing.
Bro.
All
Wait,
right,
don't we have like a music bot in here?
We should, but for the past couple days, we have 2, but for the past couple days, they haven't been really working properly. Oh, actually, I need to give the music bot permission to join this channel for a second, which I actually can't. Give me a second. I'm gonna join a different channel, get him to join in there and drag it. Okay. Let's see. Is it gonna play? Oh, it looks like it is.
Yep.
Fucking
I just
I-
played it for
I-
stream.
It is a restaurant where
Yeah, I have heard this.
Yeah, I've heard this before.
Yeah, these Chinese men were playing this song as we were playing Office, and it was the dumbest thing ever. Like, I was like, what the fuck? Like, but literally, in a really, really bad Asian accents, they were saying Rock and Roll McDonald's. Like, really, I'm not gonna try to like repeat it because I'm gonna get banned. But they were like, like seriously, it was like really bad Asian American accent, and they were playing the song, singing along down it. It was the dumbest thing ever. I loved it. It was seriously such a good time.
Oh my god. Yeah,
Yo,
CS
that's
is a funny
crazy.
game. CS is a funny game.
You meet some pretty interesting characters in that
Yeah,
game.
man. Dude, oh my god, dude. I
bet
remember the one time I actually got killed with a fucking Russian.
Dude.
Dude, when you get
Happens
killed
a
with a
lot.
Russian,
One
Happens a
dude,
lot.
that yeah,
What do you
dude.
mean
It's
one
like, if you
time.
get like Well, I remember the one time I did. Like, it's happened a lot, but like this one guy was like it wasn't even like a crazy Russian. It was like literally one of the most chill Russians ever, dude. Like, if you can
Right.
see my face, bro, I am being sincere as fuck out here, man. Like, this guy was like literally, he was about as nice as a 7-year-old who doesn't know the difference between an asshole and anything else. Like, literally, he is the kindest Russian I've ever met in my life, hands down.
As you say that, I take a look at the player list for our Discord server, and right under Fred Bard, there's some dude whose name is just all Russian, and I have no idea who it is. And they don't have a rank or anything.
They have a weeaboo
Like,
profile thing
At
too.
first, I thought it was
I
Dan
used
because
to.
that looks like Dan's profile picture. Oh my god,
Let's give it a
good.
roll.
That's good. But actually, earlier, me and Duncan were talking about. Actually, on the last podcast, we were talking about. Me, Duncan, and Billy were talking about new cash. Have you seen it yet, Echo?
Oh my god, yes, seen screenshots. I watched Anomaly's video last night. It looks good.
Anomaly dropped a vid.
Mhm.
Yeah,
I
I
think
watched
so.
it.
If it wasn't Anomaly, then it was Jack Frags. I don't remember which one.
What do you think about it? And actually, after this, I have you just put a thought in my head that I want to talk about a specific CS:GO YouTuber. We'll just leave it at that for now. But go ahead. What do you think about it?
I think it's awesome. I mean, it's like nice to get like a retexture of the map because it is dated. You can see that, and
It's green.
like all the new like angles and stuff that you get. Like it's gonna suck for me because I know every pre-fire like on B site. I played a lot of.
That's one
PS.
thing I've been saying is that when it first comes out, one of the things that people can kind of choose for a little bit of extra advantage is just playing in the newer spots because a lot of people are, they're very
Gonna be like,
used to the
like-
old map, so they're not.
Yeah,
gonna
so they're
be
gonna be
as
pre-firing the wrong spots.
Yeah, exactly.
So
they're
you
gonna have
said,
to
like,
react
like,
because they're not going to be expecting it as much.
Yeah, because like I know actually I saw this on at Elmo Putty's YouTube. At Elmo Putty on YouTube, he was doing like some stuff on Cash. Like that like little garage door thing near Checkers that you can wallbang normally on like the sides. Like how like that
Yes.
there's like that big box in Checkers and you can like wallbang it
Oh,
right
yeah,
below
yeah.
heaven. Yeah, that door, that metal door that you normally want to avoid because you do like 2 or 3 damage through, now does like 27 damage. So like if you're on T side say or you're on CT side,
27
let's just
damage
say you're
with what gun?
AK or M4 either one.
Ooh.
So like like a little corner like where people will sit and just watch like CTs will sit there and watch a vent but like from like the back corner.
Yeah.
Yeah. So basically what you can do is if you're a T and you get yourself into CT spawn without being noticed, you can wallbang the fuck out of it for 27 damage. And all you got to do is hit them like 5 times and then they're dead.
Yeah. So
And then you got Checkers all to yourself.
If-
And with that little hole above in Checkers, you can literally toss mollies and smokes and flashes into there.
if you know the map and you're not quite sure of what exactly he's talking about because the way he described it was a little bit confusing. When you're
Yeah,
coming
sorry.
out of
B main.
CT or well,
Depends
I
on
guess
it depends on which
doesn't
side you're on.
Yeah, if you're on, okay, we'll just say where heaven is because
Okay.
most people know where heaven is. So either side doesn't matter. But if you're on heaven, there's a common spot to spam right now. There's a garage door. Like if you're going up the ramp to the left of you, there's a big garage door, but it's closed. But you can spam through it to do a little damage. And it before this update, really, you didn't do much damage to it. But basically now he's saying it just got a huge buff because
Yeah.
it barely has any damage reduction going through it. So shooting through it and spamming through it, you could kill someone who's in the back corner of Checkers. Because in Checkers, there's 2 boxes that CTs like to hide behind to watch vents and be main from there. So
Yeah.
that's basically
So
the
like
way to-
but like that behind that box is a normal wallbang spot anyways to begin with. Like you just have to put in like 5 or 6 shots and you can kill him when he's sitting back there. But like that other corner that's like right next to vents, you can wallbang those. You can wallbang all of Checkers basically.
Yeah, that's one thing that was a pretty big change on Cash was that a lot
Yeah.
of it. I don't think we actually talked about this. Was that a lot of it? They've made a lot of the things a lot thinner, or a lot of the walls are a lot thinner because I don't
To make
really
it just a
know.
little bit more challenging or make it a little bit more entertaining.
Yeah, it's a lot more complex now because you can
Yeah.
basically the entirety of the map you can shoot through a wall and hit pretty much every point on the map from some.
Yeah.
I've actually pulled up an article about all the things that have changed, like the major changes, so we can highlight those. So on
Okay.
Z, they added a window for CT, that way it's easier to
Oh.
control mid lane. one of my
there's also
biggest complaints with that mid
okay.
lane as CT was sometimes when you pop that as Z, you'd get like instantly opt either from boost or from garage, which it kind of made it annoying, especially if T side had one person go garage and one person go boost, like you were pretty much fucked every time. So it's a better way to
but
control
there's
it.
also there's another way that on T side still that I'm pretty sure will still be viable no matter how, unless FMPone changed it. It's the famous body wallbang. Do you know what that is?
No.
Okay, so basically, like like in T spawn, you know those containers, those containers that are sitting there in T spawn.
Yeah.
Okay, so what you do is you get up on there, you jump up, you get on top of that first red one, and the one that's like the one that has like its like ass end farther back towards T spawn, and you sit there and body from G2 like back in like I want to say like 2016, 2017 came up with this wall bang. You wait until 1 minute 49. You shoot your op. You're back. You're like I can't tell you the exact detail of it. I'd have to go back and look.
Garage?
No, it's on Cash. This is the infamous body wallbang. Have you ever heard of it? Like if literally you hop on YouTube and look up CS:GO body wallbang, it'll show you. Like that shit's OP as fuck.
I'm trying to think.
But it's crazy. Like, and I'm pretty sure that won't change. But like literally, if you like, because that's like literally if you know there's always one mid every fucking round, and it's like literally as soon as they hit the corner at 1:49, if you fire, you're almost bound to get a fucking headshot unless they're crouching. Like if you know they're gonna do fast mid aggression.
What you're talking about. Okay.
Yeah, that one. So
it's similar. There's another one from Garage that hits almost the same spot, but it's a little bit more to the left. It's targeted more towards the center of Z. But yeah,
Okay.
it basically hits in that same area as the body wall bang, but you do it.
Yeah.
You just do it from Garage.
Okay. So what else do you have, Echo, for the list? Echo.
Sorry about that. Also, they changed a bomb site. They made it look really pretty, actually.
They did, but
Yes.
what about that? What about that? Actually, there's a molly you can throw from truck to quad.
Yeah, that's gonna be.
That will
Truck to
force.
quad.
So like if you have like one
That's
guy
pretty
flanking
good. I'm
a
glad
main,
that exists, actually.
yeah, because that way you can actually force people out, because that is like literally one of the hardest spots to get players out of.
Mm-hmm.
Well, here's.
So you can throw that molly and force them out either back on site or towards MBK.
On the truck side, they added a little box that you can get on top of like a little. it's got,
And
like, a
watch an
pallet,
A main. Watch an
barrel,
A main
and you
over
can watch
that
an aiming
fucking
or
APC.
peek it onto A site. Yeah.
Yeah, dude, that's actually super OP. Like I remember seeing that in a show match. Kenny S abused the hell out of that.
Yeah, it's a pretty good. It's one of the. You know, if you've been following the cache update at all, you know they've
Yo, Hippo,
changed
by the
a
way, you're
lot of
cracking up.
things to be more CT-sided, because it was slightly T-sided before the update. Now, I personally feel like it's a little bit too CT-sided because they changed a lot of things to make it stronger for the CTs. They actually had to remove something because it was a little too strong.
Yeah, they had to
yeah.
remove the self boost on B site.
Yeah.
Because if you know, if for anyone who actually plays CS:GO enough and has played enough cash games, you know on CT side it is actually, unless you have really good team synergy and you have a lot of good game sense on your team and a lot of good aim, B site is very hard to take back. So, and this self boost was so hard to fight against in that show match that I'm pretty sure FM Pone sat there and watched and was like, "Oh hell, dude, that's just way harder. That's way worse than I thought." All right.
Because
He was like taking notes over there in the fucking crowd, like, nope. Oh, I can
Yeah.
improve on that. Nope.
it's in such an obscure spot that it was like really, really, really overpowered.
Like,
but yeah,
like it was just like, how the fuck would anyone go? Like, why would anyone be there?
exactly, yeah. But one of the stronger updates that are staying in, I guess, is that truck wall. If you should know where truck wall is. It's just if you're coming from CT to truck and you keep going, that's truck wall. That wall right there. They lowered it so that now you can throw nades and things over it, and also at the edge of the wall where the corner is, there's a box that they're talking about where you can kind of peek from.
Yeah.
Also, there's some interesting things that you can do from T-side with that new wall, because I think I saw something where it's like if T's have already taken A site, you can boost up over that wall, like if you have an op or a scout or something, or even with a rifle. If you go in the back corner of quad and you get up on like the little edge, because there's a little edge that you can get up on. It's not super high, but if you get one person up on there and have them standing up and someone on top of their head, you can kind of see into truck from over that wall now.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
I
and
didn't know
there's also a little trick highway now. You know how they added the rails to either side of highway?
No, I do not remember this. Explain.
There's now all the way up against the wall, there's rails. So you know how in A site on that back wall towards the CT side of things and over towards the fence area, there's a little trim at the bottom of the ground that you can stand up on top of. It's probably not any more than 7 units high or so that you can stand on top of.
Yeah.
So it's similar to that. It's about the same height, maybe a little taller, that you can get on top of. It's like a little roadside
What, like
barrier
kinda,
type
and it's
texture.
like, and it like kind of acts like a head glitch ability sort of thing.
Well,
guessing?
kind of, because it's on either side of highway, so it's all the way up against the walls on each side of highway. So if you stand on the side that's up against the building where Z is in, like on the side that's closest to CT spawn, you can. It's really good for CTs who want to hold mid from a different angle if for some reason they can't hold it from Z or the new window at Z, because you can stand on top of it and you can kind of peek over white box, and it's almost like a head glitch, but you show a little bit more. So it's like kind of peeking from white box without exposing yourself as much.
Okay.
So yeah. But yeah, there's a lot of new changes that make it really good for CTs. And there's a lot of changes that also, something that's less talked about is how a lot of the changes make it just more difficult to retake. So if Ts take the site, it's gonna be more difficult.
Yeah,
on
but
CTs.
also you have to think about it. With all these changes, it makes CTs makes it easier to hold the site, which is why I'm guessing what FM Pwn wants
It's
to
a
do.
double-edged sword.
Yeah, it's like a double-edged sword. So it's really easy to hold, but it's easy to hold. But now, like CT, like A site with the boost box and stuff, like where you can see over the edge of the APC at the close edge of A main, you can CTs can literally watch that, and I don't think even crouching with head down will get you through. So like literally CTs can just hold A main, and then you have one on Squeaky who will one up on top of the cat who will watch Squeaky. And then you may have the like highway player or mid player who has that, and then you have A locked down, and then you just have two sitting on B.
Well, yeah.
And then, but the only way to actually fully control A side would be to get rid of all three of those players.
Here's the thing. I said earlier that I think the update makes it a little too CT-sided. I want to go ahead and take that back because, if you think about it, a lot of the changes in CT utility, opening things up to CT utility, like truck wall being lowered, opening for mollies and smokes and things like that, more towards quad, that's for CTs to retake, so that doesn't necessarily help them hold side as much unless, they're falling back a little bit and just don't want the Ts to get the best angles. But a lot of the things as far as new angles, like the thing that I was talking about, white box, where you can get up on the rail and kind of look over white box, and the new angle from new box, as I'm going to call it, on truck wall, those things can be fairly easily smoked off or naded or things like that, or flashed, because a lot of the cross smokes and flashes and things like that that'll hit previous spots will also hit some of these newer spots, like the white box smoke that used to be there. That'll eliminate the white box spot. Pop flashes at A main, that'll eliminate the advantage that they get from boosting over the boosting up on new box, especially because a pop flash from A main, the way that the peak from new box is set up, you can flash them with them almost not even being able to see it, because if you figure it out, like if you take the time and think about it and you really get down a good pop flash, you could bounce a flash off the ground to where they'll only see it, like it'll come up from the bottom of their screen, which you're almost never expecting a flash to come up from the bottom of your screen. Maybe the top, maybe the sides, but almost never from the bottom. So if you bounce the flash off the ground, it could hit the very bottom of their screen for you to peek out. So there's a lot of things that the tees can do to like avoid these things. So while
Yeah, I
it's
never thought about
gonna
that.
be more taxing on the tee utility, but Cache is a map where, especially on like B site, there's not a whole lot of utility that the tees really need. Like there's a couple of critical things that can really change how they're, or really turn the tides of when they're first taking the site, like the cross smoke at A, or you know, smoke mid, or a molly towards generator on B site. You know, there's a lot of those things that are pretty crucial to the take, especially with so many options being open to the CTs. It's going to be a little more taxing on them with the new update, but I still feel like they're probably going to be pretty even.
Okay.
So the last thing that I wanted to talk about, this is going to be the last thing we're going to talk about because it's going to be relatively short. Because I really just wanted to see how you guys feel about this, because I don't know.
Shit. I have music running in the background for myself, so I'm gonna pause it now because it feels like we're getting serious. Okay, let me take off my headphones.
It's not really.
All right,
it's not really
Let's do this.
serious. It's just something that I'm like kind of curious about because you know, it's a pretty well-known CS YouTuber. Do either of you guys watch TheWarOwl? I'm sure
Yeah.
both of you know who he is.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
Dude, he was a part of the Vital CS:GO Best of 2018 collaboration, bro. That's our goal. We need to be a part of the 2019 CS:GO
Okay.
collaboration.
So here's the thing. I was watching TheWarOwl probably yesterday. It was I was watching his cache video about new cache, and just in
Okay.
the middle of the video, for some random reason, this kind of idea just popped in my head, and I'm like, you know, TheWarOwl isn't entertaining at all. Like he's like, I don't, like, look, here's the thing. I watch him solely for like information. Like,
Well,
I watch
that's
him
what he
in
does.
place
he
of
does
reading
he does
articles,
information.
like,
He doesn't
I don't
do comedy.
understand. But like, here's
If you want
no,
comedy,
but,
you go
like,
to like Heist or fucking Anomaly,
like,
just about
he's, like-
anyone else except for War. WarOwl's technical. He's
but
on the
even
technical
presenting
side.
information, like, at least, you know, Trilix and 3Klix Philip and people like that, at least they keep it interesting. Watching TheWarOwl videos, I feel like the entirety of the video is just me just looking forward to the end.
Jesus fucking
I just
Christ.
wanted to see, like,
You're just like bashing WarOwl out of
nothing
fucking
against,
nowhere.
nothing against
I'm gonna go at
TheWarOwl. I
WarOwl
mean,
right
he'd-
now, real
he'd
You should
slap
fucking
me-
at you should
he'd
at
slap me
WarOwl
in a
right
1v1.
I'm at
I mean,
WarOwl
that's
right now.
for sure.
Dude,
but-
nah, bro.
Link
Let's
is in my
fucking
stream.
dude.
I'm
No,
linking
dude.
it in my
I'll
stream.
1v1 him for you. I'll 1v1 him
I
for
mean,
you.
I'm just saying, like, what do you guys think about that? Because you know, just in the middle of that
I
video,
think
it's
I
like,
think the way
WarOwl
he
kinda
presents it
sucks,
is
bro.
I think the way he WarOwl presents his standpoint, his stuff is on a very technical, very adult, very professional platform versus everyone else who's like kind of trying to have like their own fucking pizzazz or whatever, trying to be like. See, okay, I'm sorry. This might seem like I'm rambling a little bit, but for any of you guys, do you know who Freakazoid is from C9?
Heck yeah.
All right, I remember seeing something that made so much fucking sense about the NA versus EU scene. NA scene is always about having the biggest stream, always being the most flashy. EU just worries about winning. They don't play like all this fucking have the biggest stream, be the most popular streamer, be the most flashy player. They literally just play to win. They don't
Except
do all
Simple, because I'm like 80%
Simple's the only
sure,
flashy EU.
Yeah, at this point, I'm 80% sure that Simple is toxic on purpose because he knows it's why people watch him.
Exactly. Sorry, Simple. We're just trying to have a little bit of fun. If you happen to see
Sorry
this
for what?
video,
I love Simple. What the heck?
I myself am not
I'm
quite
just
just
as
Simple.
toxic as Simple. bro.
I am not as toxic as Simple. I could actually probably be a lot worse. I could be a lot
Yeah, but
worse.
can you
but-
back it up like Simple can?
I'm probably about as
That's the
equally.
No,
question.
hell no.
Right. Like you could be. Here's my philosophy on like toxicity, and like another streamer and YouTuber that I watch is Tyler1. I don't know if you guys are familiar with him. I love Tyler.
Tyler1 is
Fucking,
just straight
I hate
entertaining.
Tyler1. I
And
hate
he's-
Tyler.
I
I'm
fucking
sorry,
love
but I hate
Tyler1.
him.
T1's
I
amazing.
fucking hate
And
him. I hate
he's
him. I'm
toxic,
sorry.
but he can back it up, right? Like I feel like as long you can be arrogant as long as you can back it up, right? Like
But,
if
like,
you
he
if you talk the
sucks at
talk,
every
you better
game
walk
he's
the
ever
walk.
played,
Like,
though.
Yeah, but for me,
Like,
I normally
Tyler1
don't talk
sucks at
shit
video
until I'm
games,
so
though,
far
that's the
ahead.
thing.
Tyler1 does not suck at the games that he plays. Like he's really he made Challenger like was it like season 8 or season 9 Challenger rank 1 Challenger bot lane, like that's pretty fucking high and
What-
pretty
what-
good to get.
Bro, okay. I don't know how he is now. All I know is that when he first started getting big, especially like when he first started getting big, that was when he mainly started playing mainly CS and League. Because before he played a variety of different games. But at that time, that's when he started playing mainly CS and League. And all I know is that when he first started getting big, he sucked at League so much. Like, he was so bad. And that's coming from someone who doesn't even play League.
Yeah, dude. I remember seeing a couple of Tyler One's early videos, like where he was playing League, dude. Absolute trash. I've never played League, and I could tell I could do better. And I never played League. I never played a game of League in my life.
Yeah, like
You
my
just
toxic.
talk mad shit. It's
Yeah.
funny.
I like watching people who are toxic. It's funnier. Like I'm probably toxic, but
Oh,
like I'm
dude.
not like the make you wanna like kick me level of toxic most of the time. I'm
Right.
like, if I had to put myself on a scale, you know how toxic Mo is.
Yeah.
Let's just say I've
They're
made my name
Out
Mo
B,
before.
out B.
I've made my name Mo before on Steam, and somebody unironically asked me if I was the real Mo. Like, I changed my profile
'cause you
picture to the
started
Mo
acting
profile
toxic?
picture. Yeah, I changed my profile picture to the Mo profile picture, changed my name to Mo, and I did that. And I always make a joke, like, when Carter, he's one of the guys I play CS with a lot, when Carter makes me mad in games, I'll be like, I'll say something to him, I'll be like, you know the spaghetti hands that Mo does? I'm doing that right now, you're making me so angry when he does something stupid.
Nah, dude.
Anybody
Dude,
who
I
watches
remember.
Mo knows exactly what I'm talking about when I say the
I know what you're
spaghetti
talking
hands.
about. I know what you're talking about. Or when you get fucking 1D out of nowhere, he's fucking cheating.
Bro, I like
He's fucking cheating.
my
He's
favorite
hacking.
meme, my favorite Mo meme is the oh, you're so good at this game. I'm joking, bro. I'm kidding. Like saying something
dude,
nice and then just
my
immediately saying
favorite-
I'm kidding.
My favorite one was the one where he started Interstellar. Did you ever see that meme?
No.
The Interstellar meme. Oh my god, dude! If you go on YouTube and look up when Mo started Interstellar CS:GO, oh my god, it is literally the most hilarious thing ever, dude. Like if you look up how Mo plays CS:GO by Superstim, oh my god.
Oh,
But yo,
another thing about Mo
think-
actually.
okay.
He's actually like legit trying to get back into the pro scene.
He's legit trying to get back into CS scene,
I'm pretty
like
sure.
professional.
Like, he made a couple joke videos, but I'm pretty sure he's like actually wanting to rejoin the pro scene. But like the thing is, he's not good enough. Like,
No, he's
I mean,
fucking not, dude.
I-
He's way too
I mean,
toxic. No one should ever have him
no
on a team.
disrespect, but like he's just not.
I
good
mean
enough.
all the disrespect. Like
No,
literally,
well,
I would
okay,
probably
the-
kill him on
The
stage.
toxicity
I'm
thing,
not gonna
though,
lie.
The toxicity thing, though, Mo can switch that on and off as he likes.
Oh no! At this
he
point,
leaves it
I
on
think
for
he's been
stream,
gone.
but like he can switch it off. He knows how to switch it off because you see the clips of Mo where he gets so frustrated, or like when he's really trying in a game, you'll see videos when he's like really trying in games where he'll get really frustrated and he'll just be silent, and you'll think it's because he's like so mad he doesn't have anything to say. It's not. It's because he's like actually trying and like being strategic and things like that. So in his head he's thinking about what he can do next, but like he's just silent because he just switches it off because he just falls back under his habits from when he was pro.
Never thought about that.
Yeah,
But
that-
yo, everyone, I'm pretty sure it's about that time, right?
Yeah, right about.
All right, guys. This concludes podcast numero dos, number 2.
Now we're gonna
So-
call this one number 001 and the other one number 000.
Oh, okay. This
I'm joking,
concludes
I'm
podcast.
joking,
Oh,
I'm
I was gonna
joking.
say. I'm joking. Okay, so
I'm joking.
this brings us to the conclusion of podcast number 2. What are we titling this one?
Mo's
Mo's comeback.
all
Mo's comeback.
all CS:GO YouTubers suck. And then in parentheses, I'm 1v1ing WarOwl for a show match.
Yes, dude. I'm gonna fucking at WarOwl and tell him that.
No, we could name it DarkRP auditions and CS:GO changes. That's probably gonna be closer to what it's called. But
All right.
yeah, I'd say this.
All
this
right,
is,
guys. By the way,
success.
before we end this podcast, I just tweeted out to WarOwl, let's
God.
1v1.
Oh, for you and him to be.
Yeah, bro, I want to 1v1 myself against the very analytical,
if he
very
responds.
mechanical WarOwl. I'll probably dominate.
Bro, isn't
Call-
he like global elite?
I'm S3. I got it.
Is
He
WarOwl
can't
rank
predict
S?
my
There's no way
Yeah,
WarOwl is
you
rank
got
S.
him.
He's not that
No,
good,
like
right?
I would say WarOwl is like probably like rank A in ESEA and like rank 5 or 6 and fucking face it.